Hi, I'm Mitch.
And I'm Nessa.
And
together
we
we're
are
Airsmash Games.
Today we're looking at the Dark Quarter, plus a couple of expansions. The Dark Quarter is a dark game. I'll let you explain.
So the Dark Quarter is, he's right, a dark game, I guess. I don't actually know a lot about this. This is another one that I backed and was like, oh, look, this looks cool. So it's set in the 1980s in New Orleans, hence the Dark Quarter, because you've got the French Quarter. It's got its vampires and werewolves and other sorts of monsters, which you can especially sort of see in this one over here. And yeah, it looks to be fun.
The Dark Quarter is by Van Ryder Games. It says it plays in 120 minutes, which I doubt. And it's 1 to 4 players. So yeah, let's get into unboxing.
And so Van Ryder Games does the Final Girl series as well. It's also done by Lucky Duck Games, who do Flamecraft. So there's a bit of a change up, opposite end of the scale from there. So yeah, let's get started.
All right, we're going to start by opening the experience coins because it's small pieces, may as well get them out of the way. So take it away. So these experience coins, I guess, are to replace the cardboard ones.
I assume they are. Oh, they're in little baggies. Oh, I love good baggie.
So
feels that though.
There's the ones, I assume, and then they're the
I don't know.
they're the 10s.
Doesn't tell you, but we'll figure that out, I'm sure, eventually.
So yeah, they're the ones. They say 1899.
That's cool.
Oh no, they have different years on them.
That's so cool.
That
oh my god, they do.
Cool. They have a couple of different years on them, like actual coins. That's cool. Pretty cool.
Oh no. So it's $17.99 on one side and $18.99 on the other side on this one.
Okay. Next, we have the plastic tokens.
Upgrade pack. So if they did so this was actually in the box like this. Found this before I found this, and I'm like, okay. Thanks. And then next minute this is in there. So I guess it's obviously too big for the packet.
They printed the box and decided that it doesn't fit.
Or it just came in the packet and they were like, this is easier. I don't know. Here you go, guys. Take this instead.
Yeah, here's some pin tokens. I have no idea what these are. Guess we'll find out. Tokens.
Yeah, no, they all fit. Kind of just.
A lamp post?
I imagine that's the first player token.
First player. Of course.
I think.
First player token. More lamp posts. As usual, we don't take things out of the bag here because it's too much effort.
We'll see.
Like little arrows, I guess. Green arrows. They're the same on both sides. So the only one that's different on both sides is the pin. The other ones are all the same on both sides. Yeah. So that's that. All right, next, the actual game. So let's take it away, and then we'll go through the 2 expansions, then we'll go through the miniatures last. Everyone always leaves the miniatures to last because that's what everyone wants to see. All right, let's open up this.
Except this time when it's miniature, you're still excited.
Oh, God.
So, rulebook.
How many pages is it?
22.
It's not too bad.
Although that's credits and pictures.
22 is not too bad.
So 21 kind of.
It doesn't look too complicated, so that's good. But I feel the app does a lot of it. This is an app game, by the way, app driven. So
we haven't downloaded yet.
Yeah, these
So
are the same tokens, but this time it has characters.
This one has characters.
Yeah.
Except, I guess, instead of tokens, they will be in the miniatures. So there's, I assume. So there's still different ones for those.
Yeah, so I guess all the punch boards are moved. But we'll still probably punch them.
Map New Orleans.
Is it double-sided or is it?
It doesn't appear to be.
No.
New Orleans.
It's a very
Small
and indistinct. Like there's no. It's kind of just shows New Orleans, but it doesn't actually have like spots for things. It looks like it's just for show.
Yeah.
And this looks, so this is a zoom in of that. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like, here's a park-ish, because there's a bigger park, and here's a church. And in true New Orleans fashion, it's purple and green.
All right. Next, we'll get into the characters. So we got John. Do you want to try to pronounce that?
Rubber show.
Good job. That's probably better than I would have done. Julia. Paris.
Winter Mullins.
Winter Mullins. And Constance Montreux.
Moreau.
Damn it.
Like the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah, okay. You win this one. We got a divider. We got these fancy dice.
Oh, they are so pretty.
They are very pretty dice.
Mm.
You want to show the camera the pretty dice?
And they are the character colours. So these would be mine.
I'd probably play yellow. So yeah. But it's interesting. One of them,
the purple's really pretty.
The purple and the reds are also very pretty. Yeah, so that's the dice.
Yellow reminds me of like honey.
Or amber. That's the word. Yeah.
I'm sure they were going for amber, but I feel like honey is more of them. Ooh, and little player squares. Purple, yellow, and red.
Oh, okay. So there was one for each color.
Yeah, and there are more dice.
Smaller ones.
Smaller.
Maybe the ones. Those ones there were the premium ones, and these are the normal ones.
Yeah, they do look the same.
Yeah. I know there's 3 of each color though.
Oh yeah, true.
So they must be different. Yeah. These look like a spoiler, so maybe I'll just like flick through a few of them, but they're just like
locations.
I don't want to spoil too much. Oh, that one looks like a spoiler. But yeah, Louis Armstrong. We'll go with Louis Armstrong Park because that's number 1, and I assume it's not.
And you could see it on the map.
Yay.
One of the very few locations you could make out on the map.
Yeah. So it looks like what the app actually does is it's a story part of the game. So there's no storybook in here. So like, yeah, it looks like it's the story part of the game. So, and these have QR codes on them. So I guess you can get stuff from it.
Sexy Beast 101. How to make people like you.
It's 2 of those. And things like rum. We won't go through all the items again because we don't want to spoil this for anybody that's actually playing it. But yeah.
It's such a spoiler. Rum in New Orleans.
And money in New Orleans. Who would have thunk?
So on the subject of rum, here we have who I assume, at a guess, is Baron Samedi holding a bottle of rum. with a very chalk and pink staff and his top hat. And a cigar. I assume he is not a playable character. judging by the colours, the NPCs are pink and the playable characters are yellow. So he's got like a cool little I guess summoning shape. I don't want to say circle because it's Actually, no. Look, they're little candles. Oh, they're little candles, and so it's a summoning hectagon.
Nice. These are just
that's usually the shape you summon your Dark Lords with.
These are just auras and magic and stuff. They're not that exciting. Just words mostly, so I'm not going to bother showing those much.
Mm-hmm. Here we have our different characters. And they're actually labeled so that you can who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Morrow.
And these other cards are story items, which again, these will be spoilers, I guess, because they're story items.
Now we're worried.
Now, yeah. So we won't go through those either, but we will show you the other stuff. And then, are these the bosses, you think?
I assume so.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Boss number 2.
Yeah.
Without a name, we can't really tell you. Is this like a combat? Is there combat in this game? It looks like
I assume it's going to be combat.
Yeah.
Hopefully these come out clear.
Hopefully.
And they're bad guys have cool little ground bits as well. And it's coming out of a cemetery.
Mm-hmm. And the one she was excited for.
Yeah. Big boy.
Very cool. All right, so that's the base.
The lamppost, the ground around him's been impacted.
All right, well, we will come back with one of the expansions. All right, we're going to get into the Lost to the Night expansion. Well, that went well. That's going great.
Did you want to start that again?
No, just fine. Lost to the Night. What looks like a couple more heroes, and
mostly just heroes from what it looks. I'm assuming there's
missions and stuff as well.
Villains, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Move, not real. So it doesn't introduce any new rules, and this one just shows you a bit of setup, what you have in here, and also credits. More
characters and enemies.
No, there's your papa.
And then we got more actual playable characters. Furman, One-Eyed Lafayette. Jane Blue Jay Tien. I think that's how you say that. Evelyn Dansky. And Hector Zavaleta, aka Rambo. Hey, I feel like that's what they were going for there.
I'd say so.
All right.
This is interesting as well.
Yeah, I don't. It was in the other one as well. I don't understand what it's
Can these fit into those?
possible. Oh yeah, possibly. Oh, does it pop off? Oh, it pops off.
Oh. Also, just realized these are like the character colors again.
So this pops off. This is where the characters sit. They sit in here because they're hexagons. They sit there. So that's what that's for.
But these are the character colors, just to find.
All right. Well, these are just more areas. I don't know if we'll go into those too much. More story cards.
Ooh.
Uh,
Now we've got cassettes. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Oh.
About my reputation.
Yeah.
And then more
reputation.
Then more items. But I guess what we're really here for is the miniatures.
Mm-hmm. So once again, we have our characters.
ED. Oh no, Rambo.
Looks like we've got a bit of a cult thing maybe going on. They seem to have little bird-shaped skulls across the board. This guy's base is less cool than the previous characters. Oh, this guy doesn't even have a base. We got gypped. This poor guy. The unpopular villain, clearly. So this guy's cool. He's eating. So he's eating someone by the look of it. He's also got like a dead body, and he's sitting in the bayou. Look, he's on his like little swampy branch. He's fun. He'll be fun to paint. They're not so they're not the best melded together, so you can see their joints quite clearly. But he's still pretty cool. At least he gets a base.
Yeah. Textured base, like unlike the other ones.
I'm kind of curious about what other songs are in here. The Fast I Am. It's not that song. I just realized as I was singing it, it's I Jet My Way. Playing Dirty. It's Goddamn Elementary, not Old Geezer.
Okay.
Turn the Place Upside Down. Path of Least Resistance. No Risk, No Fun. Improvise, Adapt, Cheat Your Way In. We Look After Our Own.
I don't know any of these songs if they're real.
I don't either. Desperate and with At Rest. Mother's Intuition. And so there's other cards in here as well. With what looks like a gator saxophone.
Or as I like to call it, a gator phone.
And terrible. And tickets for a circus. Also all have different names. Ooh, Prestige. Arcane Shooter. Which might lead into our next video.
For my next trick. Good mojo.
Do I have a volunteer?
So it must be some sort of like circus as well. Cult, a circus cult maybe.
Ooh.
Possibly.
I'm all for a circus. A little help from my friends. I can see clearly now. Okay, so these ones appear to be songs as well.
Come together.
Right now.
Little child.
Okay.
It's cool.
Yeah, I recognize more songs in what appear to be like little like middle signs than I do
In the tapes.
sets.
Mm.
These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Alrighty. So that's that. We won't go into any of the other boxes.
For this one, we have the Yesterday Demon and Other Stories.
Other stories makes me think that there's new stories in here. Maybe this one looks a lot scarier than the previous one we just looked at. Also, this seems to be it has adults only plastered everywhere, so I'm guessing there's going to be strong horror themes.
Excellent. I'm a big horror movie fan.
Doesn't have any rules.
Most of all of the pretty much horror games are mine. You've got Stalker. It's kind of dark.
Yeah, Stalker's pretty dark, but yeah, more characters again. Might be in the miniatures. This one looks like it's a lot less stuff.
Yeah, so this one doesn't have any new characters, but it does have some more NPCs. More locations.
More items. More story cards. And more these aren't in plastic, which is interesting compared to the other ones were. It's always interesting when there's inconsistency in the packaging.
Slightly more environmentally friendly.
Yeah, I'd much prefer this than plastic.
And also, by this point, clearly we stopped caring.
Yeah.
We got to this game, well, whatever. I don't really know what the characters in this are. But... This one is like a ghostly chef.
It's probably this guy on the front of the box.
I would go here. This little meat mallet.
Is that the snake guy? Oh no.
He's the snake
guy. Yes, that's this guy.
Cobra.
And lastly, you're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Lastly, but certainly not leastly.
No, thank you.
Mr. Bone Boy.
Mr. Bone Boy appears to be a Wendigo who is coming out of some chick, so fun little summoning there. So, fun fact, not many creatures, monsters kind of things scare me. These are creepy. Wendigos are not fun. Yeah, so you can see there's a chick that he's coming out of. I think he's well done. He's probably my favorite creature that they've done so far.
Yeah.
Even though he's creepy. So the one little thing I am a bit disappointed about is on the front of this box we have a horseman who isn't headless, but that would be cool. There's no horseman, headless or otherwise. There's also a vampire chick. I mean, maybe they're just your non-playable characters or something, but I was hopeful. There is a vampire on these ones.
Maybe they'll be in
and another Doberman.
Maybe they'll be in the
There's also like 3
anthropomorphic.
Thank you. Characters down the bottom. That also kind of gives me creepy vibes.
We'll be back with the next box and final box, I guess. All right, miniature box.
That was lackluster.
Yeah, there's a lot less. Is there 2 layers? Nope.
No.
Nope. There's 1 layer.
Okay.
That's it. Very Very what is it?
Okay, this is my favorite miniature of all time now. Nothing will ever top this. It's a cat licking itself on some books. I love it. It's fucking hilarious. That's brilliant. Nothing will ever top this. Whoever made this, you're amazing.
The guy with a ball and chain. Is he like a werewolf with
He's one of the
werewolf with two canes? You got it? You gonna get it? You got this?
Anthropomorphic. No, that's still not right, is it?
It is, yes.
It is?
Right.
Oh, yay.
An old lady with is that a screwdriver or something?
I think so. So these are all the pink colour of the bad guys. So
these must be like the mini bosses or something. This guy. They don't have names or anything.
No. This is villain 15.
Villain 15. Very generic.
Also, my apologies due to my
villain 16. Oh, it's cool that it has the numbers on the bottom. Sorry, what were you saying?
In my rush to look at the cat, I accidentally started from the bottom instead of the top.
It's fine. There is no order in chaos. These videos are normally chaotic. Okay, ready? Yeah, there's these. I don't know if they were all worth showing. To be honest, they're not actually that exciting. Oh, it's your turn. Needed to put on a jacket.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Priest of some sort. I guess we'll race through the rest of these. And then chaos. And this woman. This guy who's looking cool.
I know it says it's set in the 1980s, but it definitely has, a lot of them have 1920s vibes.
All right, well, that's been the Dark Quarter. Looks interesting. We'll have to look at the app when we get it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I am Mitch, and this is Nissa. Please like and subscribe, and have a good day.
Bye.